Welcome to episode 44 of the Italian Americans in Hollywood podcast series. I'm Daley Giacopella, and my co-host is Sadie Bruni. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Also, check out this book on Italian American history. The link is in the description. Edie Falco. I mean, she's had a career that's been anything but typical. You know, we'll kind of see how it all went from her early days all the way to that breakthrough role as Carmela Soprano.
Well, she was born in Brooklyn.
Right.
But grew up on Long Island.
On Long Island.
In a very artistic family, actually.
Okay.
Her mother, Judith Anderson, was an actress.
An actress.
Involved with the Arena Players Repertory Theater.
Oh, cool.
And her father, Frank Falco, was a jazz drummer.
So it makes sense she got into the arts.
Yeah.
She even played Eliza Doolittle, in high school in My Fair Lady.
Right. And that interest in acting that really continued beyond high school.
Yeah.
She went and got formal training at SUNY Purchase, graduated with a BFA in acting.
So she already knew. She knew this is what she wanted to do. Then after graduating, she moved to Manhattan, right?
Right.
And she had that experience, of a young actress trying to make it in the city.
Classic struggling actress story, right?
Yeah.
She took various jobs to make ends meet.
I heard she had an interesting job.
She even worked parties in a Cookie Monster
A
costume.
Cookie Monster costume. That is so funny.
It's a bit ironic, actually.
Yeah.
Just despite her training, in theater, her career actually took off in television first.
Okay.
She landed these recurring roles in some pretty acclaimed police dramas in the early 90s.
Okay.
Shows like Homicide, Life on the Street, and Law and Order.
Law and Order, right?
Homicide. She played the wife of a police officer who loses his sight
Oh, wow.
in the line of duty.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, it was a role that really required her to portray a lot of strength and provide emotional support to her husband.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Law and Order. She portrayed a legal aid attorney.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, a role that showcased her ability to be very sharp, intelligent, and fiercely protective of her clients.
Yeah.
So these early roles really demonstrate her range and her ability to play very different characters convincingly.
Definitely. She continued to do some film roles, right?
She did.
But it looks like her success was mostly on television.
Primarily, yeah.
And then she played a corrections officer in Oz.
Right, and that really solidified her as this dramatic actress.
Yeah. It's interesting to note she's often portraying characters, on either side of the law. Attorneys, cops, and even a mob wife.
Well, this pattern in her roles suggests she may be drawn to characters that explore moral ambiguity or the complexities of the justice system.
Yeah.
It's really her ability to bring such depth and humanity to these types of characters.
That's what makes her stand out. But it was 1999,
Yeah.
when she got the role of Carmela Soprano in HBO's The Sopranos.
Right.
This is the one that really propelled her to fame.
The Sopranos became a cultural phenomenon.
Oh, yeah.
And Falco's portrayal of Carmela was absolutely crucial to its success.
It really was. She was amazing in that role.
She just captured that character's inner conflict so perfectly.
Right.
The juxtaposition of her desire for this normal life,
Right.
but her complicity, in her husband's criminal world.
So tough to play, I would imagine.
And the awards she received for this role really solidify her talent.
They do.
And the impact she had on audiences.
In 2000, she won the Emmy,
Yeah.
the Golden Globes, and the SAG Award for her performance
A clean sweep.
as Carmela.
It's remarkable.
It really is.
It just demonstrates the industry's recognition of her nuanced portrayal.
Right.
Carmela's character resonated with audiences because, she grappled with the realities of her life,
Yeah.
showcasing this woman who is tough,
Right.
materialistic.
But also yearning for something more.
Yeah,
And she was able to portray those emotions so convincingly.
right.
That's what made the character so compelling.
Exactly.
So The Sopranos solidified her television career,
Yeah,
but she continued to pursue diverse roles.
she did.
She didn't let herself be typecast as just a mob wife.
Right. She went back to the stage,
Okay.
appeared in these award-winning plays,
Okay.
Sideman and The Vagina Monologues.
Wow.
And then she starred in revivals of Frankie and Johnny in The Claire de Lune
Okay.
and Night Mother.
Wow, so many great productions.
This just demonstrates her dedication to the craft,
Uh-huh.
a desire to really explore different characters and stories.
And that stage work
Yeah.
allowed her to showcase a different facet of her talent,
Right.
solidified her versatility as an actress.
In 2009, she took on the title role in Showtime's Nurse Jackie,
Oh, Nurse Jackie.
a dark comedy series,
Okay.
as Jackie Payton, a flawed but ultimately good-hearted nurse struggling with addiction.
Yeah, I remember that show.
She displayed a different kind of strength and complexity.
Definitely.
This role challenged her to balance this sharp cynicism with humor and heartbreak,
Yeah.
while still maintaining that resilience that we've seen.
Yeah.
That's kind of become a signature element.
A signature element for her.
In a lot of her characters.
Yeah.
Nurse Jackie was a hit.
It was.
And Falco's performance earned her another Emmy Award.
Wow.
This time for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series.
Amazing.
This transition from, a dramatic role like Carmela to the comedic complexities of Jackie Payton really highlights her ability to move between genres.
It really does.
Effortlessly.
Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Also, check out this book on Italian-American history. The link is in the description.
It's interesting to kind of look at how she chooses her roles.
Yeah.
She often seems to gravitate towards, these characters who are morally ambiguous.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Grappling with those inner conflicts and facing these challenging circumstances.
Definitely.
She really doesn't shy away from portraying those flawed characters.
Right.
Instead, she embraces their complexities and finds a way to make them relatable.
To the audience.
Right.
Yeah.
She really has this knack for portraying strength and resilience.
He does.
Even in characters that are facing difficult situations. This theme seems to run through many of her performances.
Yeah, it's almost as though she's seeking to explore the human condition in a way.
Right.
Highlighting those struggles and triumphs of, just ordinary people.
I think a lot of people can identify with her portrayals of strong women,
Uh-huh.
especially ones that are facing difficult circumstances.
It's the resilience and the grit that is both inspiring and relatable, whether it's navigating the moral complexities of being a mob wife or, battling addiction while working as a nurse.
Right.
Her characters never give up. They fight for what they believe in, whether it's their family, their careers, or even just their own sense of self. And this theme of resilience is particularly evident in her portrayal of Carmela Soprano.
Right.
And Nurse Jackie.
Carmela navigates that really treacherous world of organized crime.
While trying to keep it together for her family.
Yeah, and maintain some semblance of normalcy for her kids.
She faces betrayal and fear.
Moral dilemmas.
Yeah. But she never completely crumbles.
No.
She finds ways to assert herself.
Right.
And protect her loved ones. And then, similarly, Nurse Jackie is battling addiction. While also trying to provide excellent care to her patients.
Right.
It's like walking a tightrope
Yeah.
between her personal struggles and professional responsibilities.
Right.
She makes mistakes. She has setbacks.
Grapples with a lot of guilt.
Yeah, but she never loses sight of her desire to help others.
Right.
I think these characters really resonate with audiences.
Yeah.
Because they reflect those challenges and triumphs of everyday life.
They're flawed.
Right.
But they persevere.
And the way she portrays these characters with such honesty and authenticity makes them even more compelling.
Right.
And it's interesting to note that she doesn't shy away from taking on roles that explore, the darker aspects of human nature.
Right.
In the 2016 web series Horace and Pete, she played Sylvia,
Right.
a troubled and abusive mother.
This role was a significant departure from her more well-known characters.
She really was.
It just really demonstrates her willingness to take those risks and challenge herself as an actress. She didn't shy away from portraying, the ugliness and the pain associated with that character.
Right.
And it showcased a different facet of her acting abilities for sure.
Yeah.
She really seems drawn to characters that are multifaceted and complex.
That willingness to kind of delve into the difficult and the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's what sets her apart as an actress. It's a testament to her skill.
Right.
And her commitment to portraying the human experience in all its complexity.
Right.
Shifting gears a little bit to her personal life.
Okay.
She's known to be quite private, but she is a mother of two. She adopted both her son and daughter.
Right.
And she's spoken about the joys and challenges of motherhood.
Right.
And she's also been very open about her battle with breast cancer.
She was diagnosed in 2004.
Yeah.
And her experience just really highlights, the importance of early detection and treatment. I think her willingness to share her story shows her strength.
It does.
And resilience.
Yeah.
And provides encouragement to others who are facing similar health challenges.
Definitely.
She uses her platform to raise awareness and support important causes.
It's amazing to see how she's really committed to using her voice to make a difference.
Yeah.
She's also an advocate for animal rights. She's actively involved with PETA.
Right.
And that reflects her compassion beyond her actor career.
Her dedication to animal welfare underscores her broader concern for ethical treatment and compassion.
It's clear she's an individual who really values her family, her personal well-being,
Right.
and using her influence for positive change.
It's inspiring to see how she balances her career with her personal life.
Yeah.
And her commitment to these social causes.
Her approach to acting is characterized by naturalism and dedication to her craft. She's known for creating characters that feel genuine and relatable.
Right.
And she just has this talent for finding the humanity in her characters.
Even the ones that are flawed or make questionable choices.
Yeah, she doesn't judge her characters. She just tries to understand their motivations.
Right.
And their complexity.
Right. She's a master of subtlety.
Yeah.
Conveying, emotions and thoughts through expressions and gestures.
Her performances are never over the top.
No.
She relies on restraint and authenticity to create characters that feel real.
This dedication to her craft is evident in her meticulous preparation.
Right.
And her willingness to immerse herself in these roles.
She does a lot of research.
Yeah.
To fully understand her characters.
She spends time with people.
Right.
Whose experiences align with the characters she's portraying.
Yeah, and it really shines through in her performances.
It does.
It's fascinating how she manages to completely disappear into these roles.
Right, you watch her. You see the character.
You don't see the actor.
Not the actors. It's like she sheds her own persona to fully embody the role.
This ability to transform is a hallmark of a truly great actor.
Right.
It's also worth mentioning her generosity as an actor.
She's known for being a very supportive colleague and a team player.
She understands that filmmaking is a collaborative process.
Yeah.
And she values everyone's contribution.
She doesn't seek to steal the spotlight. She's really focused on creating the best possible work for the project.
For everybody.
As a whole.
And this collaborative spirit and this supportive nature make her such a respected figure in the industry.
Right.
It's interesting to think about how her personal experiences might have influenced her acting choices.
Right.
Her journey through motherhood, her battle with cancer, and, her commitment to sobriety.
Right.
Have undoubtedly shaped her perspective on life and her understanding of the human experience. It makes you wonder if maybe those experiences have contributed to her ability to portray characters that are dealing with loss and pain and resilience.
Her performances often do have this sense of depth and understanding that suggests a connection to her own life journey, for sure.
Yeah. She's been a part of some groundbreaking television shows that have really impacted our culture.
Yeah.
The Sopranos revolutionized the television landscape.
And her role as Carmela was integral to its success.
It was.
Carmela was this complex character who challenged viewers' perceptions of women who are involved in organized crime.
She wasn't just a mob wife. She was a woman with her own desires and ambitions and moral struggles.
Nurse Jackie pushed boundaries too.
It did.
It provided a lot of insight into the complexities of the healthcare system and the challenges that medical professionals face.
Jackie Payton, the main character.
Right.
She was flawed, often made reckless choices, but she always remained dedicated to her patients.
And the show explored addiction with a lot of honesty and sensitivity.
It did.
It really presented a nuanced view of a character battling personal demons while striving to do good in her profession.
Yeah. Her work consistently challenges viewers to think critically about these complex issues.
Right.
She doesn't shy away from presenting difficult subject matter.
And this willingness to explore the darker sides of human nature and the systems we live in is what makes her work both entertaining and thought-provoking. Yeah. She chooses roles that are demanding and rewarding. She's not driven by fame or fortune. No. But a real passion for her craft.
That's apparent.
And that dedication to storytelling and exploring the human experience.
Yeah.
It's in all her work.
Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Also check out this book on Italian-American history. The link is in the description. Her commitment to authenticity and that willingness to embrace those challenging roles
really make her stand out.
Yeah.
There's a real genuineness to her performances.
Right.
That connects with audiences.
She embodies her characters so fully, and it makes them relatable and believable.
She portrays their struggles and their triumphs with honesty and compassion.
And that ability to connect with viewers on a human level,
right?
That's what makes her so compelling.
She reminds us of the power of storytelling to explore the complexities of life.
And her work will continue to resonate and inspire audiences.
I think so.
For years to come.